make something a little bit more special. And it's going to be along the color yourself skinny theme. I like to use a lot of color. I like to use a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, but we're not using any vegetables today. So I am also going to stick with Natalie's Bear Mixer product because it's so simple and I just really like it, and I think it brings an interesting flavor to the cocktail. But to it, I'm also going to add some fresh, well, they're not fresh, they're frozen peaches. And I love using frozen fruit in my cocktails that I put in the blender or my smoothies because it keeps you from having to use a lot of ice and it keeps the flavor really rich.
Yeah.
And then this is an all-natural sorbet, a raspberry sorbet, which is the roots of Bear Mixer.
Yes, I'm so excited that we're using a sorbet today for our second cocktail because if you don't know the story behind Bear Mixers, it was originally Italian ice, which we called it sorbet because no one on the West Coast where I served Italian ice knew what Italian ice was. So we had to tell everybody it was sorbet, and we modeled it after this. It looked just like this.
And it's really fun and again simple. Instead of having to blend a bunch of raspberries together and deal with all the seeds, it's a really simple way to get this yummy flavor and this yummy color in. I'm going to add some more fresh lime just because I like it. This would definitely be up to you. Some people say it's a little too tart. I disagree. So we'll add some fresh lime. I'm going to go ahead and use the same 2 shots of white tequila. And I'm going to use Natalie's other flavor of Bear Mixer, which is pomegranate cranberry Cosmo. Would you like to talk about these ingredients or do you?
Well, like I said, all three flavors are just juice water and agave nectar. And like we said, we were just talking about the roots of Bear Mixers was the same thing. The sorbet, the only thing was just juice, water, and at that time it was cane sugar, and we just froze it up, and it became Bear Mixers because all my friends used to always mix it with liquor, just like we're doing now. So it's all full circle in this kitchen.
So I just added 4 shots of that because it would have been 2 to 1.
So we did 2 to 1 ratio, same thing. And frozen peaches, sorbet, and tequila, and then pomegranate cranberry Cosmo and a squeeze of lime.
Okay, so when you blend it, you want to make sure you start on a low speed and then slowly increase it so that you get all the chunks mixed up as best as possible. And look how fun this is.
It looks beautiful.
So this is a great idea if you really have a sweet tooth and you really want something like a little dessert, but you don't want to have a 450 calorie chocolate martini and you want something a little lighter,
incredible,
a little more appropriate for the spring and for the summer. And because we like to make things fancy in the kitchen and we like pink and green together, we'll garnish these with a little bit more fresh lime. And there you have something a little bit more interesting.
It's simple, but it's fancy. Simple, which is what we like to do in this kitchen. Simple and fancy.
That is exactly what we like.
Classy.
Yeah. There we have it.
Cheers! Happy Cinco de Mayo, guys. Ladies, everybody.
Everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cut!
Okay. One really tasty treat.
Yep.
Maybe not so skinny, but definitely delicious and might fill the void for maybe a dessert you were looking for or something.
Yeah. So you can eat more burritos,
Less
and tortillas because you're eating.
No, you don't want to eat more burritos.
I'm trying to say you could eat more. That's for the skinny
one. That's why I was thinking.
Sorry.
Okay, so the one is the higher calorie, like, well, it's not even that high calorie. It's really natural.
So we're making it.
Okay.
Should we start again?
Yeah, let's just leave it on here though.